So let's see if this is going to work out. It's starting right now. All right, I think it's happening. Hey, what's up, guys? What is up, guys? All right, checking something out here as far as my headphones go. Um, I'm having trouble hearing myself. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys are hearing me okay. I'm not hearing me in my headphones, but as long as I can hear people who come on, that's all I need. Cool. Cool. You guys can hear me awesome. So hopefully I'll be able to bring on some people and and also that we'll be able to hear everything. So anyway, yeah, I just got started now about like 30 seconds ago. So I'm glad I already have like almost 100 people on just like that. Rad. 98. Um so let's see. Where are my folks here? Let's see. Let me do some quick moderating here. Um all right, cool. So yeah, so if anyone wants to debate against a vegan, I put a link in the show notes down here. So you can click it, it'll take you over to Facebook where you can leave your email address because I need to email you an invite and what you'd like to talk about. So just follow those directions if you want to tell us why veganism is a horrible diet that wrecks people's health. It's bad for the planet. We're killing plants. We're going to die of protein or B12 deficiency or iron deficiency, or that it's a crazy diet only for insane weirdos, anything like that. So where's my tan? I don't know. I'm decently tanned right now, actually, considering it's the end of winter here. Let's see, videos on Eric Berg, the chiropractor. Yeah, I've done a few on him before. Mainly when he was trying to say some crap about What the Health. That's the only video I really did about him. I saw Foot Soldiers just made a pretty hilarious shredding of Dr. Berg. Um, I forgot what kind of shampoo I use, Mallory. And Angie just got me this really cool conditioner too on Amazon. So I don't even know what the brand is. Just she found like this really high-end, like vegan hair salon person that uses it. And she makes all the vegan girls have really nice looking hair. So I thought I'd try. Um, let's see. Um, what's my argument for overpopulation of deer? What? So who says there's an overpopulation of deer? And even if that's so, that means we should just target them. I mean, even if you're really sadistic, evil person, you might want to think about not damaging your car if you had no compassion for animals. So, uh, let's see. Okay, Kay, no. Didn't you ask that last time? No stupid, silly troll questions, please, okay? No, thanks, Kathy. Yeah, my hair was getting pretty dry. We've had some dry years here. So anyway, yeah, it's moistening. Uh, let's see. Juicing or fasting is great. I prefer none of the above myself. I like to eat, and rather have smoothies like I had today after getting back from the gym. Um, Nano threads found in food. Wow, I have to read about that. No, I don't know, have any opinion on that. And no, I've never been to Brazil before. I've never been to South America before. So I'd like to. That sounds fun. Sounds great. Kay, that's just a silly question. So let's just say no. If that will make you satisfied there, I'll say no to your question there. A berry banana smoothie. That's what I had. Strawberry and banana smoothie. I'm still feeling pretty full, actually. What do I think about vegan bodybuilding? Specifically, what Megan X about vegan bodybuilding? What about? It's pretty general, wide topic, but I'll answer it if you get a little more specific there. Hey, Byron, what is up? Just got on a couple minutes ago, so welcome. Lakewood, Purple Fox. Well, we're in Long Beach, so you're a neighbor. So hello, neighbor. Nutritional use, Kathy Fury. I love nutritional use, man. I pour it on everything, you know. Kitchery, which I'll probably make tonight. Um, yeah, I love. We get a big a giant jar of it. It's a plastic jar though, off Amazon every couple of months. It's, you know, it's an essential part of our diet here. No, I've never been to Montana before, okay, but I'd like to go to Montana. Seriously, sounds cool up there. Uh, let's see. Okay, your hair is looking better, you say, after a supplement with some algae, huh? Let's all think about that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. What's my go-to protein source? Well, you know, that's a kind of a trick question because, you know, there's protein in all plant foods. So I'm really not worried about it. Tonight, you know, it's going to be kitchery probably, which is a lot of mung beans. You know, all legumes have a decent amount of protein, but every day I'll have some seeds or nuts of some kind. Usually my pumpkin seeds, which have a decent amount of protein there too. So again, if you're eating enough calories and you're just not eating weird processed food, you're going to get enough protein. But yeah, legumes are a great source. What was the last thing I bought online? Surf the turf. Let's see. Um, let's see what I get. I think it's just some really boring stuff. I got some like mailing envelopes for sending out like t-shirts, you know, when you buy our t-shirts on our web store. So that was the last thing I got. Really exciting. Um, I've been playing guitar since I was a little boy, like 5 years old, basically. So yeah, it's my main instrument. Let's see. Your comments are being recorded. They shouldn't be recorded. I mean, if you leave a comment in the video, I mean, like you would on a normal non-live video, those are there to see for all after. But this chat goes away, so I wouldn't worry about that. Am I a shredder on guitar, Alfie? No, I don't do shredding or anything like that. No, not my thing. Um, you know, I'll I have a few shredder friends. That's cool, but yeah, it's not my thing. 8 string guitars, no. 6 strings, gotta be six. Um, let's see. Let's see. What country is the most prominent in veganism? I don't know. I haven't traveled internationally since I've been vegan. I'll say California here in the United States is doing pretty darn good. Everywhere from like, you know, San Francisco to San Diego is looking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, really? Liam, live chat comments get replayed now? Wow, I got to check that out. I have not. How do you guys hear about this? I get my vegan YouTube news. I didn't see that. Wow, I'll have to check that out. Uh, yeah. Wow, a lot of people representing their country here for veganism. Cool, awesome. So cool. Thanks, guys. Uh, thanks everyone for all the positive shout outs. So yeah, I've heard good stuff about Israel too. Yeah, for sure. They were the first country I thought they had a vegan Domino's pizza or something like that. Um, anyway, vegan and pro-choice. I mean, it all, you know, I mean, that's, you know, I don't like to combine politics with veganism because, you know, I've met, you know, conservative vegans, democratic vegans, libertarian vegans. So, you know, it's, I don't like to confuse the two together. Anyway, uh, everyone shut up so I can answer all this one guy's questions, huh? Let's see. Wow, it's getting hardcore. I have almost 200 now, so I'm trying my best here. Do I eat all organic? I saw your question earlier, Anise. I don't eat all organic, as I've been really vocal about. I think my favorite bananas, I know my favorite bananas are the non-organic, conventional whole trade bananas at Whole Foods. And I prefer them because I think they taste better. They seem to be grown in a higher quality environment than their organic bananas, and they happen to cost a little bit less too, but they're not cheap. They're better than like Dole's organic bananas or anyone else's organic bananas, these conventional whole trade. So organic doesn't necessarily mean better. You can have something organic but grown not in the greatest way. You can have something like grown at a small boutique farm, not certified organic, but has higher standards than like the Dole organic system has. So yeah, I'm saying organic is important. It's cool, but it's not the be all end all. If you really want the best food, you really got to kind of have to taste it and see, you know, let your taste buds gather. And also, too, if you go to farmers markets, you can talk to the farmers and get some information on how their food's grown. Because a lot of farmers, the small farmers, aren't certified organic. It's a process. It takes, I think, a couple years. Takes money. It takes time, and they might already be using better standards than the organic standards. So anyway, back to that. But yeah, it is important to think about where your food comes from for sure. Most people don't. Angie's editing a video right now. That's what she's working on. So I'm kind of in between videos right now. Grapefruits, Megan, I should eat more citrus. That's kind of my bad. That's just, yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of citrus. Not to say I don't eat it. I should eat more because it's abundant in California, particularly like right now. How many vegan related shirts do I own? Asked Justin. I don't know. My whole closet is just filled with vegan shirts now. Uh, Angie's photobombing my live stream? Not right now. What are you talking about, Byron? Is she doing something like off camera or something? Be more specific. Um, you're not vegan until you own 4 vegan shirts. That's hilarious. Um, but yeah, if you are vegan, despite what that Isaac Butterfield, Australian vegan hater guy, is saying, he wants vegans to not let you know they're vegan. He doesn't want us to wear vegan shirts, and that's just a bunch of crap. So I say, yeah, screw that guy. Get vegan shirts. Have at least 4 vegan shirts. Let people know that you're vegan and proud. I wish I had a banana tree in my yard, but yeah, they don't grow all that well here. We have a few in Long Beach that grow like these little miniature bananas, but they're really never that satisfying. There's really not a lot of food in them. Um, let's see. How can I eat processed vegan food? It depends. Like I can go like, a week without eating any if I'm eating all at home, but if I go out on the weekend or like the next few days, I'm going to be going to Anaheim to the Natural Food Product Expo West. Hope I said that all correctly there. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of processed vegan foods that we're going to try out. So yeah, I'll have more over the next few days than I probably will in any like 2 or 3 day period. So yeah, but yeah, we try to eat, we don't try, we do. We eat primarily whole food plants. That's like, 90+% of our food. And then yeah, when you go out, you can have a little fun probably, without anything bad happening. Um, how can veganism improve mental health? Well, I'm not an expert in that, but I have read a bit how there's you can get like higher serotonin levels from eating like foods like bananas and stuff like that. So it's worth a shot. But uh, um, what's this homosexual question? What are you asking about there, Kate? Are we do have a troll amongst us here? You know, why do you want to know that for? Uh, um, do I ever get bloated eating bananas? Yeah, totally, totally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get the little belly bloat after a 10 banana smoothie for sure. Cam asked, do we ever get bored of the warm California weather? Like, kind of, but it's actually for California standards been below average for like the past couple weeks. We're gonna get rain this weekend. It's probably gonna rain a few days next week too, below average temperatures. So it's not really the normal California that you've been seeing in our vlogs from the past few years when we've had that hardcore drought. It's actually, been a little cool the past few weeks. Um, Favorite vegan proteins. I said before, I don't really have any favorites. Proteins are in all plant foods and just whatever I'm eating at the time. Tonight, there'll be some mung beans in my food. So that'll be my favorite vegan protein. Um, let's see. Will I ever come to the UK, Lloyd? I hope so. I'd like to come sometime. We have no plans, obviously, or else we would have announced them by now. But yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we have a lot of friends and viewers in London and in England. Have you ever tried to be fruitarian? No, I've talked about that before, Milan. Yeah, back in like 2012, right before we were starting our show, we were like raw basically. So I don't know if you call it fruitarian, but yeah, raw for about 9-ish months. And unfortunately, that overlapped in the winter time. And yeah, it was really tough being cold and not being able to warm up with some like soup or something like that. But yeah, I did try it for a bit. And I've talked about before, it's like, it's not I didn't find any benefit to doing that. I feel better not eating fully raw. I'm getting more calories. I just, I didn't see any, I didn't feel better. I didn't perform better at sports. I wasn't thinking clearer. In fact, I think I do all those things better now. Chase Atlantic. Oh, there's Angie. There she is bombing it. Okay. I knew people were talking about that, about Angie bombing the live stream. Let's see. Um, do we think some processed vegan food's bad? No, like I said, yeah, it's, as long as you're eating primarily whole food plants. So yeah, when you go out with your friends on the weekend and want to get a vegan burger, cool. You don't have to be a freak and say, no, I only could eat whole foods my whole life. I mean, that's no fun, right? Um, let's see. Why are we talking about Dr. Baker who eats only meat and never poops? Let's see. Wow, it's going so quickly, guys. I'm trying my best. Opinions of the pharmaceutical industry. They kind of suck. Um, you didn't poop for 10 days one time? Are you serious, Cam? Are you serious? What do I know about jackfruit? It's yummy, whole, and they're using it in a processed form to make lots of like vegan meats. You've seen it in like tacos and stuff. So yeah, I'm really hip on jackfruit for sure. Bananas, ripe or starchy? You want them ripe with spots on them. That's when I find them to be the tastiest and sweetest. Yeah. Um, Beans bad for mineral absorption. I'm not a biochemist, but I thought I've done some videos on like these so-called like anti-nutrients in certain plant foods, and I've done a few videos, and it's been a year or so, but the uptake I remember is if you're cooking your food, which you do with all legumes, it neutralizes that anti-nutrient bit. So no, beans, don't worry about beans. Beans are awesome. In fact, studies show pretty much all the like blue zone, the people that live to be 100, those cultures have legumes in their diet. So any culture, anyone tells you to like, no, don't eat beans, they're dangerous. Well, they're going against what the longest lived people in the world do. Let's see. Do I talk to many non-vegans about veganism? Yeah, yeah. In fact, today at the gym, in between basketball games, one guy was sitting there talking about how he's 80% vegan. He said he couldn't be fully vegan because he has certain blood type. And I interjected. I let him know I've been vegan like since 2010, and that blood type myth, it's just a myth. It's been debunked. It's just pure crap. I told him I give him, he said he lost too much weight being fully vegan. I said, you're just not eating enough, bro. You got to eat. I told him like what giant smoothies I have. He kind of freaked out a little bit. And he's a big guy like my size too. So I told him I'd give him a free copy of my ebook. He didn't take me up on it, but strangely, this other girl who was playing basketball, she's really good. She says she was like a former pro, and she actually asked me about the free ebook, and I said, yeah, for sure. I told her to email me, but I didn't see her email. So anyway, yeah, I do I do that from time to time. Like come out and just let people know that what they're doing wrong and that I can help them. Not to say I'm a diet guru, but it just sound like if you're losing all that weight, there's only one thing going wrong. It's not from eating beans and rice. It's because you're not eating enough beans and rice. Let's see. Yeah, the blood type thing is a load of crap. I told him that, but he didn't seem all that interested. He just seemed convinced he had to be 80% vegan. And I'm cool with that. I'm not going to like make fun of him or make a call out video about him or anything like that. Just, I'd rather have a dude be 80% vegan than like 0% vegan. At least he's interested and curious. He knew about the vegan restaurants in town. So that's cool. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Do I ever cook with oil, Mr. Alex? Pretty much no, with a little asterisk. I would say no. The only time I use oil is on the rare occasion when I'll make popcorn here. I'll use a little bit of coconut oil to put on the bottom of the pan, and that's it. So it's pretty rare. We can go months without eating any popcorn. So yeah, pretty much no, we don't cook with oil. However, yes, when I go out and eat in public, I will be able, I mean, there is oil in food. Uh-oh, I think
this is hilarious.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I was wearing it Yesterday I took it off. I put it back on. Oh my god,
we're twins.
I was trying to talk to you on the chat, but you never saw me.
It's hard.
I was just saying that I announced the live stream on Facebook.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's like when there's 200 people, like there is now, 222.
It was crazy.
The comments fly by so
One of the
quickly.
comments said something about you could slow down the chat, and I was trying to figure out how you do that.
Whoa!
I know. If you could do that, it would be awesome.
Wow. Okay, I'll have to Google that next time.
Yeah, that would be rad. Oh god, this is so funny. Represent. Yeah, see, someone said slow down the comments. They were talking about.
But how do you slow down the comments?
Yeah, someone give us.
Can someone give me the instructions on how to slow down the comments? Is there like some button or something? Let me see. There is a button up here. Let me see if there's anything. Let me see if there's anything I can do here.
I saw like toggle timestamps. I'm like, timestamps not really what we're talking about.
No, I got to turn off. Nat Product Expo is sending me notifications now.
I know, it's getting real.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to slow down the comments, guys. If you guys know how to do it, let me know, and I'll be forever grateful. Because yeah, it's pretty crazy. When it's over 100, it's tough, and when there's over 200, it's twice as tough.
Are we musical?
Are we musical anyway? We have all this music gear back here. Yes, we have a band. It's called Love Spirals. All that music you hear on our videos is ours. Yeah, we have a new album coming out sometime in the next 3-ish, 4-ish months, hopefully. But yeah, Angie, do we ever bloat? Yes, we both bloat, man. Totally.
I'm not like concerned about bloating.
Yeah, I mean, I was letting them know after my big smoothie. I got belly bloat after that for sure.
I say big orange.
Zev says, use my brain to pause time. I wish I had that kind of matrix control there.
He plays guitar. Yeah, exactly. The whole copyright thing is handled when we make our own music.
Yeah.
It's out on the videos. So much easier. Like one time there was like Drake and Future playing in the background at a restaurant, and they're all like, copyright strike.
Oh yeah, YouTube is all concerned about that. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'll go edit.
Yeah, Angie's editing a video right now.
I'm not into it.
My headphones are some 1980s AKG 240Ms, not sponsored.
Oh, shoot.
When are we coming to Las Vegas? Good question.
Oh,
love to go again. Las Vegas rocks.
Magic Mike?
Yeah, huh? Angie said about going to see Magic Mike with one of our vegan lady friends. No, we don't take any probiotics, Chopper Doll. No. Oh, it's in the live dashboard. Let me see if I can find that. Man, I don't want to leave you guys right now. It's kind of rude, but why vegans look so old? Well, that's a really strange comment. If I look at a 50-year-old, they'll look like a 50-year-old, right? That's what I'm 50 freaking years old. And I was at the gym today. I don't think anyone really knows that I'm freaking 50. I'm like, beating people who are like half my age. So, I'm old. Oh, cool. White CD. Yeah. My old band. Yeah. White Seed points out is Love Spirals Downwards. Yeah. Yeah, as you described there, I won't like toot our own home there. A classic dream pop shoegaze band. We were like, the biggest band on our label, Project Records, in the 90s. And yeah, Love Spirals Downwards. You can find that, Spotify, Apple Music, and our current band, Love Spirals. In fact, for our old time Love Spirals Downwards fans like Seed there, the new album that we're releasing this year, is pretty much done. We just need to get some artwork made and some music videos made. It's going back to the old Love Spirals Downward sound of like the 4 albums of Love Spirals Downwards. Really moody, slow, lots of reverb, really dream pop stuff. So hopefully the old fans will get word of it. So yeah, it looks so old, huh? Thanks, Zev. Let's see. So, let's see. I look awesome for a 7-year-old. Yeah, people are amazed when I'm playing basketball. Like, wow, watch that crazy 7-year-old block my shot. Anyway, I'm not worried about how I look. People say you look old. Well, yeah, I look older than your average YouTuber. Your average YouTuber is not in their 50s. So they go, wow, vegans look old. Well, yeah, I'm 50. What should I do? Retire from YouTube because I'm 50 or something? That's silly. Yeah, I look old because I'm 50. But do I look as old as most 50-year-olds? I'll let you be the judge. But I know what my friends look like that I went to high school with. When I see them, I look at them and go, whoa, I'm glad I went down the path that I went down. Um, let's see. Let's see, Zev. Yeah, you're telling me about your trip there. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'll be doing and when. Like I said, just stay in touch. Drop me a message off our website or Facebook or something, so we can kind of triangulate your trip there. I just know I've got a pretty busy schedule, but I'll let you know what's up. If we can do a run or ride, I gotta let you know though, my running and cycling fitness is right now at like an all-time low for over the past few years. I ran only 3 times in February, mainly due to having a sprained toe. And then also too, when I want to go out and do stuff, it's been rainy and really cold and windy lately too. So I just been playing more basketball and lifting weights indoors. So yeah, my running fitness sucks now. I did a 6-mile run on Monday, and it was much more difficult than I remember 6-mile runs being. Let's see. Cool. Thank you, Alex. Let's see. Where do you stand there? I want to answer a question up here. Is it possible to do something about the glare in my glasses? I could look down like this, but no, unfortunately, these glasses don't have glare protection. So I'm sorry. Let's see if I take them off. Type is too blurry. So yeah, I got these like kind of computer reading glasses here, so I could see stuff like 2 feet from my face really clearly. And I didn't, since I only wear them in front of the computer for working, I didn't get a glare protection thing. Let's see if I tried 5-finger shoes. I have some minimalistic shoes, but I never tried Vibrams before. I don't like how they don't have good ventilation or any ventilation really, and it builds up, the smell and stuff like that. But I've been wanting to check out Zero shoes. I'm more into the sandal thing than like the Vibram running with a sock kind of thing. But no, it's cool. People have them. That's rad. I'm just saying, I've just never been attracted to them myself personally. Yeah, sure. We are going to Natural Health Product Expo in Anaheim. We're going tomorrow. Anyone in the SoCal area that's going, we don't know exactly where we're going to be at what time, but I think we're going to a party Saturday and another one Sunday, some kind of vegan invite thing we got. But yeah, we're going to be there tomorrow all day. So well, not all day. We're not going to get there right when it opens because, I'm not that kind of crazy guy. I'm going to get my normal rest and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be there all weekend. We'll be there tomorrow and probably Saturday and Sunday too. Your Vibrams don't smell. I beg to differ. I'll check them out for you. Let's see. Have I thought about taking that plant-based nutrition class from eCornell? Yeah, I thought about it. Just not sure if that what's the the purpose, like what happens afterwards. So I have a YouTube channel and a eCornell class I took. It sounds fun, it sounds cool, but like I said, I'm not sure if it's worth the opportunity cost. I have other things I could be pursuing too, like getting our album out. Vegan Gains has gotten fat. I just saw a video with him last week when he was doing that live thing, responding to Unnatural Vegan, and he didn't look fat to me. He looks like most people I know that lift weights. And I guess if you're used to looking at thin-looking runner cyclist types, yeah, weightlifter dudes sometimes look fat, especially if they're in a bulking phase. But, he didn't look fat at all. It just looks like a dude that lifts weights. Poisonous properties of soy. That's a great one there. I just made a video about 3 months ago about soy, the most dangerous food in the world or something like that. So Google happy, healthy, vegan soy. I addressed it. There are no poisonous properties. They don't give you man boobs or anything like that. That said, I'm not a huge fan of soy. I rarely eat soy because I think there's way better legumes, just way better whole food plants than soy. It just seems like, when people are new to giving up meat, they think automatically, oh, I should eat soy then. And there's way better stuff than soy. Way better. Yeah, no, vegan gain is not fat at all. Yeah, it's called muscle. It's weird. People's perceptions are all so screwed up, And like I said, if you're used to looking at really skinny people, you look at a weightlifter like Vegan Gains and say, oh, he's fat, And if you're used to looking at weightlifters, you look at a dude like me that's 6'5", 185. Yeah, I'm 185 now. I weighed myself. And you think, oh, he looks really skinny. He looks like a weak person. But like I said, no one's ever called me a weakling on the basketball court or anything. I look like a basketball player. I look like a tennis player. But yeah, it's just weird how people's perceptions are all over the place now, all over the map. Let's see. Hair care tips. I don't have any great tips. I'm telling you, my hair's been kind of dry. Angie just got me this product recently to put in to make it softer, and it's doing its job. Yeah, I was putting coconut oil in for a while too to try to help it out, but I don't know if that was helping at all. It's yeah, I'm 6'5" cornerstone, 6'5", and yeah, last time I weighed myself last year, I was 183, and on my live streams, I told you I was predicting I've probably gone up a couple pounds because I'm running less. Not by choice necessarily, but just because my sprained toe, and I've been lifting more weights. And yeah, indeed, I am 185 now. Let's not bag on Rich Roll. That guy's done way more to promote plant-based diets and veganism than pretty much anyone here right now, myself included. So let's not get all jelly and pick on Rich Roll. I used to listen to his podcast a lot. It's been on many years, and I haven't been listening as much over the past couple years. But I caught the one with Dr. Joel Furman a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I do listen to him from time to time, particularly when he has a guest that intrigues me on. But I just don't listen to any old person he has on there. It has to be someone that I want to hear an interview with. So yeah, Rich Roll. Let's not bag on him. Only love for Rich Roll here. I've never met him. I have no connection in the matter. I'm just saying he's a cool dude from what I can tell. And Plantriotic has met him several times, and he says Rich Roll's really chill. In fact, he's surprised. Plantriotic's surprised that me and Rich have never crossed, since we both live in Southern California. We're both vegans. We're both runners, cyclists, and all that stuff. We just have never, our paths have never crossed. Yeah, Rich Roll is the man. Full show. Vegan Metalhead wants to let us know he just put out an ebook cookbook. Right on. Congrats, bro. Have I ever done a video about apple cider vinegar yet? No, I don't really do anything with apple cider vinegar. So that's yeah, it's not a topic I'm really expert in. Cool. People saying Rich Roll made you a vegan. Awesome. Is circumcision vegan? Where do you guys get these questions from? It's something that happens. It's like, is getting a tooth removed vegan? It's just something that happens. It's neither vegan or not vegan, just what it is. Let's see. Cool. You had a baby 2 months ago. You went whole food vegan, have lost over 30 pounds. Right on. Cool. Hope you're eating enough food. That sounds like a lot of weight to lose, but I don't know what it's like to be pregnant and lose that weight. So yeah, make sure you're eating enough food for sure. Oh, cool. John, you got your HHV t-shirt and Love Spiral CD in the mail too. That was you. I was wondering who bought the CD and the Windblown Kiss CD and t-shirt. So cool. Thanks so much. Yeah, I remember sending those out 2 days ago. So that was quick. Wow. Right on. Cool. You are eating a lot. Awesome. Good, Jasmine. Yeah, I just want to make sure when I see people say they lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time, I just make sure that you're eating enough food. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Do I consider coconuts vegan? Why would coconuts not be vegan? Last time I checked, it's not an animal, right? Coconut's a plant. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong there. Let's see. Oh, there are grocery stores dedicated to vegans, Alex, but they're just not around you. I saw there's like Germany has a few. Did I see one open in like Portland or Phoenix or something like that? But yeah, there's just not that many yet. But yeah, hopefully that's going to change. Yeah, Germany has, I thought, a chain or something like that of them. But if anyone can comment from Germany or who's been to them, let us know. Let's see. What do I think of vegan animals? Like, what do you mean by that? I mean, some animals are naturally vegan, like say cows and elephants and rhinos and apes. Are vegan protein powders safe? We're not big fans of protein powders, so I don't really research them. I saw an article describing how protein powders in general may not have the safest ingredients in them, so you're gonna have to do your homework on that one. He means they chained slave monkeys to acquire coconuts. Oh man, yeah, then definitely that would definitely not be vegan then. Um, yeah, I've heard some proteins have like metals or stuff that shouldn't be in them. So yeah, do your research. But yeah, I'm not really a big protein powder person. Um, should you supplement with a protein powder at your age or 62 years old? And yeah, a great question because I know that I was kind of like tell people not to worry about protein as a vegan. You're probably getting enough. However, I know once you're above 60, 70, your protein needs actually increase. So it's something to look into. And you might not need to take a powder or anything like that. Just eat more. You might want to just make sure you're eating a lot of rich protein foods, like the stuff I always recommend, like legumes and nuts and seeds. Um, you guys can throw some more out there for me. Those are the first ones that come off the top of my head. So um, let's see what you guys talking about here. Powder all depends on the brand. You got that, Zev. Yeah. What water do I prefer? I prefer I have a water purifier machine, so I just drink from that all day. And when I go away, I bring one or two of these suckers around and drink from it. How long did it take me to grow out my hair, Jimmy? I don't know. It's been long for like a decade now, so I don't know how long it took. Um, Probably a year is from what I remember. It's been a while. All right, tempeh. There you go. Yeah, anything. Yeah, soy's got a lot of protein, which is a legume. Um, What's the point of an organic banana if the banana has a protective peel? Well, I guess the theory is nutrients get absorbed through the roots. So if you're spraying poison onto a tree, yeah, maybe the banana peel will offer a decent amount of protection, but that's not where the all the chemical processes happen as far as how a plant feeds. So salt, yay or nay? Again, it's something I don't really cook with, but when we go out to restaurants, they will have it for sure. Uh, would I shave my head for St. Baldrick's Day? Where do you get these questions from, Megan? You're asking some of the wackiest ones on here. Dr. Stork has a belly blasting lentil recipe. If you look at their show, the whole thing is just talking about how you can lose a pound here, how you can lose a pound there. It's all about weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. He likes protein because it says it helps with weight loss, blah, blah, blah. It's so weird how they're so concerned with weight loss. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to contrast that because I haven't personally myself haven't been concerned with weight loss in years and years. In fact, I'm trying to actually gain a pound or two right now. So I don't know why weight loss is their whole thing. I guess because that's what their demographics into. I suppose. Um, um, okay, what was your crazy question, Megan? I did forget. I'm sorry, I laughed at it. I forgot it already. Uh, let's see. What are you guys talking about there? Uh, okay, Kelly, you have a medical question there. Let me see what you're asking about there. Huh. Can anyone give Kelly some tips here? Because yeah, I'm not a medical doctor, obviously, so I want to just let you know that's I don't want to like BS you and pretend I know what you have there. So does anyone know what Kelly's condition is there? And here's what I want to say though. I could be wrong in this one case, but I've never seen a disease that gets worse when you're eating whole food plants. I've never seen one. I mean, pretty much all diseases I see either are bettered by eating whole food plants or at least not worsened. So if there's something that your doctor feels you're missing, I would ask your doctor specifically, what is it that would be missing from your vegan diet? Because your doctor just might not know. Most doctors know nothing about vegan diets, what nutrients are in your foods. So I would ask your doctor, what is it specifically? Because to say your doctor's worried about iron or something, it's in there. If your doctor's worried about protein, it's in there. If you're, just find out what your doctor is afraid of. And if worse comes to worse, you can always take a vegan supplement. If he's worried about B12, you can take a vegan B12 supplement. Find out what nutrient you really need for your disease, your condition that he thinks or perceives, he or she perceives as not in a vegan diet. Oh, cool. I'm glad you guys like my hair here. But yeah, doctors aren't trained in nutrition. The thing is, unlike me, I'll tell you this, if I don't know something, I will let you know. I don't know about this. I'm not going to lie to you. But unfortunately, a lot of doctors like to represent that they're very knowledgeable in nutrition. And that's a lie, because most doctors receive 0 to 4 hours of nutrition training. And of those 0 to 4 hours, not like learning about nutrition as we know it. They might just be learning about some obscure biochemical reaction of some certain protein or something. So, like I said, maybe find a second opinion, as well. Because some doctors really do know a lot about veganism and nutrition, but I found it's kind of hit or miss. You can go to two doctors and they'll tell you two different things about your veganism. Some will say, yeah, you're on the right path, you're super healthy, and others think you're going to die. So you want to find a doctor who understands, who's not ignorant, because that's what it is. A lot of doctors are just simply ignorant. And I'm not saying that in a mean way, I'm just being realistic, but you got to find one who's at least honest about it, will be open to learning about plant-based diets. Because really, isn't that what they used to tell people in the olden days? Eat more plants, eat more veggies, eat more greens. I mean, that's what we're doing as vegans, unless you're a junk food vegan. But barring that, yeah, we're eating tons of plants, tons of nutrients. I mean, what more do you need? Like I said, if anything more, you could probably find a supplement. Okay, so what are you guys talking to me here about? I'm surprised I haven't had anyone take me up here to wait, I think I see someone who might want to talk here. Let me see. Let's see. David emailed me a few minutes ago. Let's see. Is processed soy lecithin dangerous? I don't know if we can really get into a debate about that, but you guys can tell me. I don't know anything about soy lecithin. So if you guys have some information here for David, who wanted to come on. And again, if anyone wants to come on and debate me live, if you think veganism sucks, it's a horrible diet, all that, just come down to the show notes, the show description below the screen here, and message me at Facebook, include your email address, and tell me what you'd like to discuss. Let's see. I'm not seeing the comments right now. What is going on here? 1 second, guys. It's kind of stuck. Is anyone here? Let me just say something. I'm going to say hi. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. A little technical problem here. All right, cool. It's all back now. All right. All right. So cool. Thanks for all your help there, Byron and Race Lover, answering people's questions. What do I think of mushrooms like reishi and cordyceps? I remember drinking some reishi tea back in my raw days. I know I was raw. I was trying more of these kind of woo-woo things, and I had a few fun experiences drinking reishi. It's not like like a drug or anything, but it seemed to stimulate something up there. But that was fun. But I don't think it made me any healthier. It didn't make me any better at anything. So and why spend the money on reishi when I just can buy, some more food? Let's see. What are you guys asking there, Marcus? What is my argument against moderation on the side of nutrition? That's a funny one. You're talking about when people say everything in moderation. Eat your meat in moderation. Eat your class 1 carcinogens in moderation. Oh, I got a nice tip here from Kelly. Well, thank you so much, Kelly. Wow. That is really generous of you. You said you appreciate our advice. You just can't find vegan info on Ehlers Danlos, and I need advice in this new situation. Okay, I'm going to actually copy that condition down. I'm going to put it into my browser here because I've never heard of it before. So cool. I'm glad you liked my answer. I assume there. So I'm Googling it right now. Cool. I got it. So I'll do some research into that for sure. So thanks. But yeah, I said, yeah, I would definitely ask your doctor what your doctor perceives that you would not be getting on a whole food, plant-based diet. If you're sick, don't eat junk food really, and see what your doctor perceives you're missing, and just see like if your food has it. Odds are it probably does. I mean, what nutrients are necessary for that condition to be managed that are not in food and plant foods? Really, it's not too many possibilities. All right. Okay. Okay. Jennifer also has a doctor that says don't be vegan if you have a condition. Again, I would ask your doctor what specific nutrients are missing from a vegan diet that you need to have, or at least have a lot of for that condition that you have. So find out and see if you, if you know, see if there's a if what he's saying, he or she's saying is true. If there's a vegan supplement that you could take. Uh, let's see. Iron. Oh, well, that's easy. I've done videos on iron hundreds of times. I mean, 7 of the top 10 iron containing foods are plants, like leafy greens, spinach. In fact, if you put some citrus on your spinach, like you put it on top of a salad or something like that, it activates it even more bioavailability. So iron's not a problem. In fact, non-heme iron, the kind found in plants, is safer for the body. It's non-carcinogenic. So yeah, in fact, most people who are not even vegan get the majority of their iron absorption through plant iron, not animal iron. So just eat more greens. So iron's not a problem at all. So if that's what your doctor's worried about, do some more research into iron and non-heme plant-based iron. But yeah, you should be looking good though. Let's see. I don't know anything about that dream, Nikuition. Sorry. I'm doing good, Leah. Thanks. Yeah, heme iron, Cam, the kind that comes from animals, iron that comes from animals is linked to, cancer. It's linked to, I wish I could be more specific on what kind there, but yeah, it's not linked to, I should say plant-based iron is not linked to anything like that. Cool. I cured your blood work, Paul. How did I cure your blood work? Did you have really good blood results? Is what I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, there's all sorts of foods. Okay, it's blackstrap molasses. You can check that out in Chronometer. But yeah, iron is found in plant foods all over. That's not a hard one to get at all. That's when you told me iron. I go, oh, no problem. Easy done. If I could eat only fruit or exercise, which one? I wouldn't want to eat only fruit. I mean, I have fruit every morning almost, with my smoothies, but I wouldn't want to eat only fruit. I can't imagine a situation where I was forced to eat only fruit unless I were trapped at, like, say, Woodstock Fruit Festival or something like that. But yeah, why limit yourself, right? Get some more. Let's see. All right, Kaylin, you finally caught a live stream. I thought I'd come on a little earlier tonight for people that miss me when I'm doing it a little bit later. I know people in Europe, East Coast, it might be tougher when I come on later. So I came on like about 3 hours earlier than normal. Let's see. Will, that is troll time here. Can you guys get the little kid here? Maybe I'll get this kid here. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Thoughts on acrylamides when you cook potatoes, Barack? Great question. Acrylamides occur when, food, carbohydrates are cooked, but typically at high temperatures. Like if you're like frying them in the oven, which we do sometimes when we make chippies, potato logs. That's pretty rare. People are eating acrylamide-rich foods all the time. I figure if we get them once in a blue moon, no big deal. And usually when we have potatoes, guys, it's not in the oven. It's usually they're steamed or boiled or pressure cooked. No acrylamides at all when you're cooking them in those ways. So yeah, we try to like really I guess here's a perfect use of moderate how often we cook foods in the oven like that. But even Dr. Greger says they form acrylamides are linked to carcinogenic compounds, but still they've never really proven that people have gotten sick, died or gotten cancer from acrylamides, so who knows how dangerous they really are is what I'm saying. Let's debate twerking. What is there to debate, Kay, about twerking? What are my thoughts about people drinking milk from other animals? Not into it at all. I mean, there's a reason why each species produces their own unique type of milk for their own offspring. So yeah, it's silly. Like somehow humans have conveniently decided that that cow milk is good, but it makes as much sense to drink like a hippopotamus's milk or a hyena's milk or anything's milk. It's it's I'm against it is what you're asking. And not only is it unhealthy and unnatural, it's just wrong, inappropriate, and it typically involves a really bad life for the animals enslaved to produce this unneeded, unhealthy milk for humans. So yeah, not into it. So yeah, humans drinking human milk, totally down, especially if for babies, not recommending adults drink human milk. Uh, Ted, I don't know, man. I can't help you with that. You might have to look at your feet and figure out if you stepped in some poop there, bro. Um, um, if you're vegan, maybe you're asking if you're vegan, why does those things happen? Going vegan is not like, make you levitate. It's not magical. It doesn't cure everything that humans have trouble with in life. Let's see. All right, so what are we talking about? How do I feel about non-vegan food that is about to be thrown out? I'm sure you're talking about the person. How do I feel about non-vegan food that is about to be thrown out? Thrown out of where? You need to give me a little bit more to this hypothetical story that you're painting there. Thrown out of your house, thrown out of a restaurant. Are there people there that can eat it who are not vegan? It's an incomplete picture for me to comment on. How many hours do I sleep in a night? Asked Donna. I like to get at least 8 hours. I prefer more like 8.5 or 9, something like that. Doesn't always work out exactly like that, but yeah, I don't function well on 7 or less. Yeah, 8 to 9 is a good sweet spot for sure, and especially if you're physically active. That's when recovery happens. If you're running, that's when your body recovers. If you're lifting, that's when your body recovers. Even if you're just mentally exhausted, your brain recovers. So yeah, it's just good. You guys let your body heal and lets you have the energy to continue what you want to do the next day, both mentally and physically. So yeah, reading. I'm not reading. I saw someone talk about reading there. Sleeping, super undervalued in our society. People think busy, busy, busy. You're just wasting time when you're in bed. Like, no, your body's doing stuff. So, and good stuff. Okay, Kaylin says you're a new vegan and learning every day. There's a lot to learn. How do we know what hair makeup products are legit? Well, they're not our most, viral videos, but Angie, about once a month or so does a review of vegan beauty products that she sent, makeup, hair, and other, typically female vegan YouTubers do such reviews too. And I think it's a great service because you want to know, right? So it's hard to know what's legit vegan and what's not. So I would say watch some of their reviews and learn. So yeah, and there's some pretty big vegan makeup YouTube reviewers too. So yeah, just do some searching there. Our friend Cassandra, forgot her last name. She was on the Doctors recently too. So yeah, just do some Googling out there. Can a vegan diet help lungs health? What's not working well with the lungs there? Yeah, cruelty-free logo. That's something you want to look for on your makeup. Make sure they're not like testing on animals and stuff like that. I already talked about that, Demeter, about people drinking milk from other animals. Let's see. Yeah, Izzy. Yeah, Izzy Davis used to review those things too. I assume she still does. I haven't watched her in a long time. She's changed her channel name now, guys. Huh. Too bad. Lung infections. Can vegan diets help with lung infections? I have no idea. Does anyone know the answer to that? I'll let you know when you're asking something way outside my wheelhouse. Do I like Chipotle? Yes, Mario, but I don't eat the sofritas. I'll just have them just a pure vegan burrito that I'll get there without the sofritas. I'll just have them put more rice and more beans on instead of the processed sofritas. I want the whole food stuff, the rice and the beans. Just pile on the rice, pile on the beans. Okay, yeah, I know that, Byron. Thanks. Yeah, point out dairy does cause inflammation. He's asking, will a vegan diet help? So yeah, you're right. By avoiding inflammatory foods such as dairy and meat, it can help with that. But will it cure a lung inflammation condition? I don't know, but it will definitely not promote inflammation. Vegan diets are anti-inflammatory by nature. Unless you're eating some weird, maybe crazy processed stuff all the time, perhaps, but eating whole food plants, anti-inflammatory. Let's see. Is milk worse than soda? In what sense? Like, how are you judging it? Um, let me get a little bit more water here. I'm surprised no one wants to come on and debate right now. 248 people watching, and I don't have any anti-vegans here that want to come on and tell me and shame me and all you guys, vegan guys watching, about how vegans are horrible people with a cult-like mentality. Mean, we're just anti-human. We're angry outcasts. So where are the people that want to debate? If so, look in the show description down below, and I have the URL. It's our Facebook page, facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan, and you can send me a message there with your email address and what you would like to discuss. And if I choose you, I'll send you back an email with the link to this live stream. That'll take you right to it. So have your microphone and or webcam ready to go. So let me know if you want to come on and tell me once and for all why veganism is wrong. It's an elitist diet for the privileged. It's unhealthy. Parents who have vegan children should be put in jail. All this crap. We're deficient. So if Joe Rogan or anyone is on right now, just click down in the show notes. Surprised no one's taking me up tonight. No, I didn't know there's a new vegan fighter, Sean O'Malley. Cool. Motive X7. Thoughts on soy and estrogen. Can maybe Byron or Race Lever go and get the URL for the video I made about soy, the most dangerous food in the world, and I showed the science, the research behind soy and estrogen levels. Will it give you man boobs? In fact, the only people I've ever seen with man boobs are not soy eaters, they're meat eaters. But the bottom line is no. No, in fact, it doesn't raise estrogen levels in men or women. So check out my video, Soy, the most dangerous food in the world, or most dangerous plant in the world. I forgot what I titled it, but it's from about 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, and soy does raise testosterone in men. So it doesn't raise estrogen level, and it actually raises testosterone, which is the manly hormone, which a lot of dudes are worried about, that they're going to get all feminine and stuff from soy. That's just a myth. That's just bro science you hear around locker rooms and from anti-vegans that want to stereotype vegans as weak or something like that. So yeah, but then again, like I said, I don't eat soy all that often, and most of my vegan friends and acquaintances don't eat soy all that much. Thanks so much for the link there, Race Lever. Appreciate that. So whoever is asking, click the link there that Race Lever just put into the chat, and learn about the scientific research. Not that I did. I'm just reporting what's been said, what the known facts are about soy and estrogen, how dangerous is soy. It's been answered. We don't have to speculate. These things have been known by science for a long time. And it doesn't raise estrogen in men or women. Are all my friends vegan, Alex? Well, no, not at all. No, not at all. My family's not vegan. So yeah, I know many people who are not vegan. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? Do I think sugar is the devil? What do you mean by that, Kate? Is sugar the devil? I mean, I don't buy sugar. I don't pour it on my food or anything like that. I'm sure it's in some like processed vegan food I have. So I get, very little sugar, next to none. In a typical day, I'll have like no sugar. But, sugar in the form of whole food carbohydrates and plants, yeah, I'll get that. But that's totally different than processed refined sugar. But is it the devil? I can think of way worse foods for you than sugar. But then you shouldn't just eat sugar, right? Who's promoting that? You just can't live off sugar. You need other nutrients and vitamins and minerals than just that. Let's see. Is sugar vegan? It depends on how it's processed. So You got to do your homework on that. I think most of it is nowadays, but I could be wrong. Again, it's not something I've done an extensive research video into. Wow, you know someone that hasn't eaten a single fruit in 10 years? Why? Why has your friend not had any fruit in 10 years? That's crazy. Uh, your dad loves Rob Zombie, but doesn't know Rob's a vegan? Oh, Rob's a vegan? I didn't fully realize that. All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know about that. Um, let's see. What else you guys talking about? Secondhand leather. Buying a used car that had some leather in it. Yeah, I had two 1980s Mercedes Benzes. I got rid of the one that had fake leather. That's not why I got rid of it. I mean, that damage had been done in 1981. The one I'm left with now has a fake leather, MB Tex. It's even better than real leather because animals didn't have to die, and it's the real leather is all worn down. That car is gone, but this MB Tex still looks like it's rolled off the lot in 1981. It's amazing. So yeah, try it if you can get something that doesn't have leather. If you're financially challenged and that's the only car you can get, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. But yeah, I try to personally not support something like that. I wouldn't want to go out and wear a secondhand leather shoe or something like that. Obviously. I like to walk my talk. Again, if you're financially strapped and it's that or barefoot or that or walking, you got to do what you got to do, right? Because you got to pay the bills. Yeah, it's hard for me personally to imagine buying leather. And this, for me right now, how I've been, how my beliefs and stuff are, God, I thought my mom gave us something one time recently that had leather and we had to give it back. They're like, Mom, don't you realize we're vegan? You should understand these things. But it's tough. Hopefully whatever, I can't remember what it was anymore too. Hopefully she's able to find someone. But anyways, damage has been done, Um, It's probably a year or two ago. That's why I can't remember much. I just remember more of the mental shock than the actual what it was. What brands of shoes do I buy? My last pair I bought. I've been wearing these since before I was a vegan. The brand is called Sanuk, Sanuk, which means like happiness in Thai, and they're like a surfer sandal kind of company, but they make these flat bottom shoes. So I buy those. And I've been sent pairs of, you guys see me wear these in the vlogs too, As Nature Intended, Ani or ANI. I don't think they call themselves that, but yeah, As Nature Intended. I wear those. Are again a flat bottom shoe. I don't like shoes with all this arch and crap like that. I like them flat bottomed. And I run in Ultra ALTRAs. I have an old pair of slip-on Vans, again flat bottom. I just like flat bottom shoes. So yeah, I kind of go between all of those. And then I have my sports shoes for my other sports too. But these are the shoes I'm wearing day in and day out. Doesn't the Bible endorse eating animals? Well, if you Untitled Artist, go to Genesis 1:29 and tell me what the Bible is endorsing there exactly. Tell me if the Bible seems to be endorsing eating tons of meat there. We won't even discuss the interpretation of the Bible and all that. So I'm just telling you, if you want to if you're just curious what the Bible says, check out Genesis 1:29 and tell me what it says there. Can lean meat be healthy? Well, that's a loaded question there, Sean Stone, because first of all, no matter what kind of meat, how lean or unlean it is, an animal who had no desire to die had to die needlessly because you don't need to eat meat. So it's still going to have cholesterol. That's the number one risk factor for heart disease. So how can eating a known carcinogen, and red meat is a class 2A carcinogen. So how can be eating the number one risk factor for heart disease and eating a class 2A carcinogen be considered healthy. You can have to do some mental gymnastics to try to justify how it's healthy. And again, like I said, even if it were healthy, an animal had to die for you to eat it needlessly. So no, no, Kay, there's going to be no twerking on this live stream. In fact, I have a small butt, so it's not a good twerking butt or anything like that. Jimmy, we've been talking about tofu for a while already. It's there's a link that we put up in the chat about maybe 5 minutes ago to a video I made, soy, the world's most dangerous food or something like that, where I discuss it. Bottom line is no, it's not unhealthy, but there's way better whole food plants you can eat than soy. Oh, cool! I'm glad you got Star Secrets. You like Foot Soldier's channel. I don't watch every one of his videos, but when I see him doing a response video ripping someone, I always watch those because you know they're going to be hilarious. How long does it take for your body to adjust to plant-based lifestyle like flatulence? Well, I mean, a lot of plant foods are flatulence friendly, I guess, or unfriendly, like say broccoli, you know? So I don't think any amount of adjustment is going to make you less flatulent to that, you know, just how some plants are. Let's see. Well, why you say good looking honky? Do you want to like tell me why like veganism sucks or something like that? If so, I'm open to have a live debate if you have a webcam right now. So let me know if you want to tell me why eating meat is the way, the truth, and veganism is like horrible and we're crazy cult-like people that should be locked up and sent to jail. So if so, the links in the show description, a link to our Facebook messages. Just follow the instructions in there. Yeah, debate. Yeah, debate. I'm waiting. So I'm waiting for the email and Facebook. So I'll keep looking for you if you want to do it. So yeah, I'm looking. I haven't had anyone come on and challenge me today. Hopefully it'll get going because hopefully my headphones are all working. I haven't tested it out yet, so it could be like anticlimactic if I can't hear them. So we'll see if it works out. But yeah, no messages yet. Well, actually, let me go there. Maybe it doesn't refresh automatically. Let me check it out here. Let's see. No, I haven't had anything yet. You know, in like the past like 20 minutes or so. Am I into Yugo? I think you mean yoga, Nigel. Angie does way more yoga than I do, and I love yoga. I just, you know, don't make the time in my life to do yoga like I should. But yeah, yoga is awesome, and I've had really amazing benefits from having done yoga. I think the gains from yoga I've had still are with me now, even though I'm not doing yoga all that much. Okay, if someone wants to debate me, awesome. Um, you need, again, whoever wants to debate me, the link is in the show description, facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan. Send me your email address because I'll need to send you a link and tell me what you would like to discuss exactly. So go there and do that if you want to debate. The instructions are down below. You just got to read them or just do what I just said to do. You know, tell me why veganism is wrong, how meat eating is the way to go. It's going to make the planet awesome for the future generations, and it saves the rainforest. It saves the children and the starving people. It's great for people's health. It's great for heart disease. Come on and tell me why veganism is wrong. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Let's see. Maybe it's taken them a little bit of time. I'm not seeing a comment. And again, make sure you have a microphone or webcam so we could do this. And hopefully the audio is working. I haven't had a chance to test it out yet today. I can't remember how it worked out when I did it on Sunday. So hopefully everything's going to be cool. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, friendly debate. You know me. I don't, you know, I'm not a mean, evil person. I'm not, yeah, no name calling is one of the rules. We have to be respectful and all that. Let's see. Maybe he came and left a message. All right, let me check our inbox again. Nope, not yet. So, still waiting for our potential meat eater to debate me. Ah, okay, I see someone who wants to debate here. Let's see. All right, someone didn't follow the directions. Email and topic. and follow the simple instructions here. So we might have a debate coming. We will see. Name calling makes it more entertaining. No, this is not that kind of show. Uh, okay, they replied with an email. And okay, and topic. All right. So we're getting there. We might have a debater on hand here. We will see. All right, B12. All right, she wants to talk about B12. What about B12? There's not too much to say about B12. I've done many videos on B12 before, and it's not a vegan problem. It's just a problem with modern food production techniques. That's why so many non-vegans are low or dangerously near low in B12, and these are not, vegans. Let's see. So yeah, if you're there, Ashley, tell me what it is you want to talk about B12. Um, let's see. And a lot of people don't realize that animals are so given so many antibiotics that you know they they need to be their food needs to be fortified with B12 so that when people consume them, they'll get their B12. And people think, oh, it's because the animals are producing B12. Um, Um, okay, what do you guys think? Should I debate with Ashley here? I'm gonna give you guys the tell me yay or nay. Ashley wants to talk about B12, and I said, what about B12? Said so many doctors say you can't get B12 in vegan diets. So is that a discussion worth having, guys? Let me know. I'm gonna watch the chat here and see if you guys will find that interesting or not. I'm not sure if that's really all that exciting. Yeah, because doctors will say that, and the quick answer is like just take a B12 sup if you're really concerned. Let's see. You guys want to see it? Let's see. All right, Thunder Bay personal trainer. I see your comment there. Let me get the link for you here. Okay, hang on one sec. All right, and one more second here. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm sending a link to Thunder Bay personal trainer, and he's going to find a meat eater for me to debate right now. So, in the meantime, let me get back to our chat here, and I'll send this link to Ashley here if she wants to talk about it for a second. If you want to try, we can try this out because I'm not sure how the audio is working. So, um, actually, I don't know if I needed your email or not, Ashley. See, I just sent you a link. If you can hop on, give it a shot. I'm not sure if it's kind of boring. We won't do it too long, guys. Right? That'll be the condition here. I'm not sure how exciting the B12 talk will be, but maybe we'll just bat around for a couple minutes, and I can at least test the audio to make sure I can hear my debatees coming through on the headphones here. Yeah, Adam raises a good point. Have foods that are fortified in B12. I do that all the time. Yeah, Ashley, check your Facebook if you're watching. I didn't send it to your email. I just sent you a link in Facebook. But what was I going to say? Yeah, my almond milk is fortified with B12. Nutritional yeast supposedly is a source of absorbable B12. If you're even more concerned, you can take a B12 spray like I do a couple times a week. And I never needed it. If you guys seen my videos about my blood test, my B12 levels, even before I did that, have never been low. I just did it just because I thought it would be cool. Okay, it sounds like Ashley doesn't want to talk about it anymore. I don't blame you. It's not really that dramatic, you know. It's not that exciting of a topic. But yeah, that's what we're talking. It's good you brought it up though, because a lot of people are concerned about B12. Yeah, you can have because most meat eaters are eating more processed foods than vegans. So their cereals are fortified with B12 and the other processed stuff fortified. So yeah, that's why they're often getting their B12 not necessarily through eating meat, pure unfortified meat, but then their meat's fortified too. So I'm saying just do what the meat eaters are doing. Fortify, get some fortified food, take a B12 spray as I do once in a while. And as I showed on watch my last blood test from, I think I put it up in maybe October or so. My B12 levels were high, like higher than like 90% of Americans and Canadians. They were sky high, you know, so. And I'm not doing anything special. Like I said, just some fortified foods, a B12 spray a few times a week. I'm cool. But I thought I'd do it to be a good example, to show you guys, hey, why not take a B12 spray? You know, it's pretty cheap, got nothing to lose other than a couple bucks. You know, I think it's worth it. Because if that's the worst thing that's going to happen, I'm not getting B12 by being vegan, handled, solved. So anyway, let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, the Underpaid Personal Trainer got that link I sent to find me a meat eater. So, let's see. We'll see. Oh, I think I might have someone here. Okay. Let's see. We have milk jars.
Twin brother.
Let's see. I hear like a big cavernous echo. Is there anything we can do to?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll get headphones.
Okay. All right. Just getting some headphones here. So we might have a
yeah, I'm going to get headphones in a second.
Okay. All right. So let's see what happens here, guys. All right, cool. So at least I know the audio is working. It sounds kind of crazy, but let's see if we can get it.
One more minute.
All right, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to talk about. Thunder Bay Personal Trainer went and set this up while we were all chatting here in the chat. So we'll see what happens here. All right, cool. You got a cam too. Awesome.
Hello.
Hello. So, what's your name again? What should we call you?
Milk Jar's twin brother.
Milk Jar's twin brother. How about just Milk Jars for short? Is that cool?
Well, I'm not Milk Jar, but you can call me that if you want, just as long as we're clear that I'm his twin brother.
Okay.
Not him.
Okay, you guys all clear here. This is not Milk Jars. This is Milk Jars' twin brother. So now we got that out of the way. So I see Logan found you to come chat here. What do you want to chat about?
I guess we could do ethics for now because I got drunk today and I'm just like not up for anything too heavy, but I'd like to.
Ethics is not heavy.
Well, it's a lot easier than just science.
Okay, sure. What do you want to talk about ethics wise?
I don't know. I guess you could start off with why you think I shouldn't kill and eat animals.
I can speak personally why I find it absolutely unnecessary to kill and eat animals, because it's completely unnecessary. You can not only survive, you can thrive, be healthy AF, you know, do any sport you want, do any job you want, you can do anything you want not eating animals. So it's completely unnecessary to kill and eat animals.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was kind of talking about with not wanting to do the science right now because I'm not really feeling up for it because of my day earlier. I mean, do you have any moral stance or just other than that I don't need it? Like, do you think I'm like a bad person?
I didn't say that. When I said that, I said, here's how I think of it. That's why I'm vegan because I know animals don't need to die in order for me to live. And that's a profound thing when you think about it. You've probably been raised by your society, your family telling you, hey, unfortunately, things need to die in order for you to live. And you just kind of believe that as a kid. And when you get older, you realize that's not really true. In fact, it's completely not true. Animals don't need to die in order for you to live. And not only just to live, like I said, to thrive, to be healthy, happy, the whole thing. Animals don't need to die. So I don't see why we need to kill animals then, other than just out of like ignorance or just laziness, unwillingness to change.
Okay. So like I said, I'd love to like talk about health.
I thought you wanted to do that. Okay, all right.
But let's just hear this out.
All right.
Let's say, for example, like let's agree on this premise.
Let's try.
That you can live on a vegan diet, but you would be much healthier living on a carnivorous diet. I don't know if it's true or not, because then we could discuss.
No, that premise is completely false. I mean, on a carnivorous diet, you're at much higher risk for the top leading causes of death. So how could that make you healthier? We're talking about heart disease, diabetes, stroke, emphysema, the most common forms of cancer, just to get started there. Alzheimer's disease, even.
So you're not concerned with me committing evil by killing animals.
Wait, okay, now we're talking about, what was it? I'm not concerned about you committing evil? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, am I murdering? Like when I take a goat and I slit its throat.
Is that something you do from time to time?
Yeah.
Why? For pleasure?
Well, pleasure and food.
What do you mean pleasure and food? Are you like a Satanist or anything?
No, pleasure as in just like to feel connected with nature.
That makes you feel connected to nature, going out into nature somewhere and slitting a goat's throat. That's how you bond with with divinity. That's your way of communing with God or nature, is by taking an animal who doesn't want to die, and you say, hey, I'm just going to go kill that thing right there, because that's what turns me on. That's how I feel like I'm connected to the Creator.
Yeah, because it's what my ancestors have done for a very long time. And, when I do what my ancestors did, I feel like I'm very disconnected right now in my lifestyle from, the natural way of life. And, killing an animal and butchering it and all that, it kind of, I'd say maybe like awakens those ancestral memories or something.
I'm sure ancestors lived in nice, if we go back far enough, non-industrialized world with rivers and lakes and oceans and streams and fish and all that stuff. And they weren't out there killing them all the time. You just be walking through nature, is my point, and still bond with nature, feel all the stuff that nature has without killing anything. It's not like your ancestors are walking around, oh, yeah, let's go kill this, let's kill that. They were doing other stuff too. You're just running around killing all day.
But that was the focal point of every human being's life before civilization.
And how do you know? Well, here's the thing. You're being really selective as opposed to which ancestors you're looking up to. Because if you go back enough time in human history, humans were still eating a fully plant-based, a vegan diet. They didn't kill animals like you're talking about. Cooking and killing animals is a more recent innovation that humans adapted to once they left where their natural food environment was. So which ancestors are you looking up to?
So
and here's the thing, everyone can make this argument, oh, my ancestors killed animals, so therefore I should kill animals. I mean, how about naughty things your ancestors did? Like, like you're just trying to be romantic. Oh, my ancestors were these great people that chased animals, so therefore I need to do that too.
Can we do one point at a time, please?
I'm just saying this. I've heard this ancestors argument.
Okay, but I mean, you've spoken. I want to just get one point at a time, because now you just said too much, and it's
okay. I did go off on some history and biology there. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this.
So the first part I want to address is, can you show me evidence of any human remains that were ever recovered without evidence of animal butchered bones surrounding the site that were butchered with human-made tools.
Yeah, guys, link to someone could do this for me. Link to the book called Catching Fire by Professor Richard Wrangham. He's a professor of biological anthropology at Harvard University, and he clearly shows how humans, after they were fully fruitarian, eating fruits in jungles of Africa, they left out into the open and started eating starchy tubers. That's what they're eating. They were still vegan.
I mean, I would really like to see a specific example of an archaeological dig that did not. That I mean, this is what would convince me. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm not saying we could.
Check out his book.
Talking, please.
I'm telling you, read Catching Fire by Professor Wrangham. It's available from most libraries. That's how I read it myself. I don't own it.
Catching Fire.
Yeah, I saw Byron in the chat. I think he linked to something. He linked to a YouTube video. Maybe it's a talk
if anyone in the chat could link to, like, you know, a specific archaeological digs report in which there was no animal bones that showed signs of butchery with man-made tools, I would really like to see that.
I mean, it's what you're saying though is like
lots of people wrote books. I mean, I've read a lot of stuff talking about this fruitarian stuff.
But no, here's what I'm saying. If I understand you right, you're saying humans have always been carnivorous, and that's just a known, that's just untrue. That's not even up to debate whatsoever. Humans haven't always been carnivorous. So if you're trying to go back to your ancestors, again, I said you're being very selective about that. And furthermore, these ancestors of yours didn't have a choice. They were just trying to survive in the moment, and often extremely harsh and hostile conditions. You don't live a life like that. You live a very modernized life, as I can tell, because you're communicating with me over the internet. So you're trying to romanticize a past that's just completely fantasy, and trying to base your meat eating habits on that.
Okay, I mean, the point we're stuck on that won't let us get any further in this discussion is whether or not there is a specific report of an archaeological dig I could look at that had no signs of animal bones, that had signs of butchery using human tools surrounding it. Right now, I'm not going to read Catching Fire.
Yeah, obviously.
So, I mean,
so
if someone has a specific example in the chat that they could point me to now, that would be great. If not, then we can continue this discussion at some other time when you have some evidence.
So here's the thing. We don't even need that, because all you're trying to do is find evidence that humans were not carnivorous at some point in our past, and I'm telling you, it's a known fact. Do you think humans?
Well, I'm telling you, just show me one piece of evidence, and then we can continue discussing.
I'm just saying it's not
telling me to read a book is not a piece of evidence.
I'm not saying that you don't have to read his book. You can read any anthropologist's book. It's a known fact. I mean, this is not even open to dispute. This is a known fact about human history, that humans evolved from ape creatures, from basically a creature much like a bonobo who eats.
I understand that. I'm not talking about bonobos. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about, has there ever been a human remains found ever that did not show animal bones surrounding the site that had signs of butchery by human tools? That's the one question I have.
Yeah.
And you could say undisputed, that's fine. But I'm personally not thinking that it's useful to continue this discussion on this topic, at least.
So what are you saying?
Without at least one exact example of human remains that were not surrounded by these signs of human tools, animal butchery. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so
we can resume this when there's one example.
Okay,
so it's futile without that.
Okay, if we're not going to get past it, we might also end it. But I'm just saying, I don't know why you're just so hung up on this one point, because it's not in the it's not radical anthropology to say that humans were not always carnivorous. That's just a known fact. It's not even open to dispute.
No, it's not.
So anyway, anything else you want to talk about? Milk Jar's twin brother, or I think I should be heading on now, because I have a couple other people I see that have messaged me to debate. So anyway, I think I can have Thunder Bay personal trainer, have him as the intermediary in between you and me. So when when we're not debating live here, we can send you some information. Would that be cool for you? Like, what you're asking about.
The only information I would like to see is a specific
You told me.
archaeological.
You said this 4 or 5 times. So
okay, well,
I'll see if I
you
can
keep saying the same thing when I tell you that.
Well, so because I'm not like stopping my live stream to go and like spend like maybe 15 minutes trying to find you
That's
the
why I
reference.
said we should talk about
right
something else. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we kind of dead-ended this one, but hang on 1 second. I want to see what this.
You want to talk about something else?
Let's see. I think we're cool. I think we got all we could out of this discussion for right now. Milk Jars, twin brothers. So now thanks for joining on, and we'll send you some information about what you're asking about. Have there been archaeological finds of humans using tools not to kill animals, but to?
No, that's not what I asked.
What are you asking for specifically? One more time. So
I'm asking for evidence, like a report of, human remains that were ever found that were not surrounded by bones from animals.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hold on. You didn't let me finish.
No, I got that.
Let me explain to you.
You want to find human remains? You want to see human remains that were not surrounded by bones of animals, with the inference that they're eating these animals in their lifestyle.
Not the inference. You can't infer from, if they're just surrounded by animal bones, you can't infer from that they were eating animals. The evidence that would allow you to infer that they were eating animals would be if the bones showed signs of butchery from human tools.
Before we go, let's just say I'm wrong. Say there's no evidence of the sort. Humans, as soon as they broke off from the branch of previous primates, we started eating meat on day 1. Okay, let's just give you that, okay? How does that justify now, in this day and age where it's absolutely unnecessary to kill animals in order to live? Why even bother? Why kill animals when it's absolutely unnecessary, given all the health issues that come from eating animals, all the environmental issues that come from eating animals, just so you can go outside and say, I feel like God now because I killed a goat? I mean, that's kind of
I felt very sick when I was on a vegan diet to start as anecdotal evidence. I mean, if you really want to get into the health thing, we can. Have you read Weston A. Price's work?
Oh yeah, totally.
What do you think of that?
Well, there's the Weston A. Price, the man, and there's the Weston A. Price Foundation.
No, but anyway, I'm talking about his book, Nutrition.
But I was just asking you. I gave you everything right there. Let's say humans were carnivorous from day 1. 2 million years ago, or eating meat. We're this monkey that's just eating meat. How does that in any way justify killing animals needlessly in order for you to live? Because you don't need to kill animals in order to live.
Well, it's just a better way to live for your health.
No, it's not. Like I said, better for getting it's better for getting heart disease, better for getting colorectal cancer, better for dying of stroke. I mean, how is it better?
Any of that.
There's no proof. You're absolutely kidding. These are facts. I mean, this is not open to dispute. What causes heart disease?
What proof?
What causes heart disease? The only risk factor for that is having
sugar.
Sugar, really? Then how come you don't see vegans getting heart attacks? It's not caused by sugar. Atherosclerosis is not caused by sugar. No. You're full of crap here. Atherosclerosis is not caused by sugar.
You don't want to debate?
No, I'm just telling you.
I'm
debating you, but I'm not going to allow you to lie. I'm not going to allow you to lie. There's no proof. There's no proof that eating.
All right, you don't want to debate. You just want to stamp your feet and claim you have the facts.
You want to stamp your feet and lie. I've debunked articles, clowns coming out and saying, no, it's not. Atherosclerosis is not caused by having a cholesterol level of 700. It's caused by eating pasta and fruit and potatoes, which is complete nonsense.
Well, you said something really interesting that you don't see vegans getting heart disease everywhere and like filling up the hospitals and stuff like that, right?
Well, who has the lowest rates? There's studies done. Check out the studies done on the Seventh-day Adventists, which is a religious group in California. Then they have what's so cool about them. They have the same kind of lifestyle patterns, but they only differ on diet. So studies have been done comparing the carnivorous ones, compared to the vegetarian ones, compared to the vegan ones. And the less meat you eat, the less heart disease, less diabetes. It's just a known fact that eating meat is correlated with. It's not only correlated, it actually causes heart disease.
Have you read those entire studies?
From word to word? No, I don't have to read the entire studies.
I did.
Huh?
I did.
Okay, great.
Adventist health studies.
Yeah, and
they don't say veganism is the most superior.
I have this. Okay, I could probably pull the chart out right here. It's the vegans have the lowest body weights and the lowest rates of diabetes and the lowest rates of heart disease. That's in the study.
That's not what it said in the studies. Is in the study they studied vegans, vegetarians, and
pescatarians and carnivores. They studied the whole spectrum in the Adventist health studies.
Pescatarians had the highest rate of health. Vegetarians second highest, and vegans were least healthy in that study.
Oh, really? So who had the highest rates of heart disease in the study? Can you tell me? Vegans had the highest rates of heart disease in the Adventist health study.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, because now I know for a fact you are trolling, because that's not. I've showed the Adventist health study on my channel.
You haven't even read it.
I've shown the results. I've shown the charts. I've shown the conclusion. I haven't read it from. Yeah, you got me. I didn't read it from the beginning to the end, but I know what the results of the study are. You don't need to read the study design. You don't need to read everything about it to know what the findings are. And the findings don't say that. And now I know milk jar. No, you're just lying. You're lying. If you're saying vegans have the highest rates of heart disease in that study, you're lying. I'm not going to give you a platform on our show here to lie.
All right, check out my channel tomorrow to see me reading directly from that study and showing you
that vegans have the highest rates of heart disease.
Reading directly from that study.
All right, cool.
Check out my channel tomorrow if you want to see that.
Okay, cool.
My twin brother had a video reading directly from the study showing that, but his YouTube channel got deleted. So I'll make the same.
Why does his channel get deleted? Anyway, I think our crowd is ready.
The channel had 0 strikes. It had
anyway, that's irrelevant. But our crowd is ready to move on. But I'm really excited to see this evidence that in the Adventist health study, the more plants you ate, the higher your risks are of the leading causes of disease, and likewise, conversely, the more meat and dairy you eat, the lower your risk of heart disease. I can't wait to see this.
Are you going to watch it tomorrow?
I'm going to go read the Adventist health study when I'm done to make sure you're not full of crap. So that's it.
Are you going to watch my video?
Only if when I read the Adventist health study that I see any
It'll be 5 minutes.
No, here's the thing. I want to make sure what you're saying is even remotely true, because it just overturns everything that I've read about the Adventist health study and just science and nutrition in general.
You're not
no, I will watch your channel. No, I said I will watch your channel only under the condition.
I don't want you to watch my channel. I just want you to watch the video of me reading from the Adventist health studies.
Let me mute you here. I'm only going to watch your channel once I fact checked, make sure I'm not completely insane and living in an alternate universe where a vegan diet causes heart disease and eating meat offers protection for it. So if I find that when I go and check out the Adventist health study, when we're all done with this live debate, I will check out your channel. So that's my answer to that. So let's see if everything I've learned about veganism for the past 5 years is completely untrue now. We should be eating meat. We should have high cholesterol levels because that's good for us. That's what protects you from heart disease, not eating, forget vegetables and plants. So anyway, I will check it out. So thanks for stopping by, Milk Jars. It's been cool. All right, so, woo. Anyway. Wow. Where did you find that guy, Logan? Wow. Wow. So is that the guy you debated, Logan? Is that one of the guys you were debating last week that you wanted to get me on? So what do you guys think? Oh, thanks, Brandon. Should we do more debates here and stuff like that? That was a fun guy there. his way of communion with nature is to go out into the beauty of God's green earth and kill animals. Wow. I shouldn't talk about you now because you're not here to defend yourself, but it sounds like you might need some help, actually. Seriously, I'm not saying that in a mean or facetious way. Seriously, that's why I asked you if you were a Satanist. Like, those are the only people I know that go out into nature and kill a goat just for, personal enjoyment, to watch an animal bleed and die. That's what turns them on. Seriously, there's just something wrong with that. But anyway, thanks for the chat there. The tip there, Warner, and I saw another one come there a second ago. Brandon, thanks guys, thanks so much. I'm glad I entertained you there. Yeah, I spent a little bit too much time on that. I'm kind of new. This is a new thing for me, getting these live chats happening on the streams here. I just started doing it last week, basically. So I was doing this on you now before, but it's such a small platform. But anyway, I wasn't doing that for like 6-7 months. So I'm here on YouTube doing the same kind of thing, having guests on, if you want to call them that, and having live debates about veganism. So cool. So you saw it here, me talking to a guy that kills goats for shits and giggles, basically. Hey, thanks for the tip there, Haley. Engel, thanks so much, Haley Engel. I'm glad you found something amusing about that discussion there. And she had to peek. She could hear me yelling through the wall. I guess I got a little emotional. Oh, thanks there to Mr. Berg. Okay, so if you want to just ask some basic questions right now, that's cool. If you want to do a debate, I don't know how many more I have in me. I've been on for about a couple hours now, so I'm getting a little tired. Probably need to carb up a little bit. Anyway, if you want to, maybe I get one more in. It's in the show notes. The link to our Facebook page, Happy Healthy Vegan. You can send me an email and tell me what the heck you'd want to discuss there. Yeah, I still kind of feel freaked out. It's not every day I talk to a person who's like drunk as F and enjoys killing goats as a pastime, like hobbies, playing video games, riding a bike and killing goats. It's just kind of I feel like I'm speaking with I'm confronting some kind of darkness there. It's kind of trippy, a kind of vibe and energy I don't get, when I talk to vegans. Oh, Phil Birch, you have a question? Just get it out there, Phil. And I have like 300 people watching right now, so I might not see all the comments. So you might have to ask more than once. So I want to try my best, though. It's really tough with so many viewers on right now. I am kind of catching the debate bug. Where'd you find that guy, man? And let's see. Anyway, let's see. Doesn't YouTube take a bit of these? Yeah, Patreon takes their cut too. It's all good. It doesn't really matter, guys. He's not satanic. He's psychotic, Byron. Yeah, good judgment there. That's probably more correct. Yeah. I have nothing against Satanists, by the way. I've known a few like really cool, chill Satanists, and none of them kill goats. Yeah, drunk debater. Yeah, probably not the best thing. That was a super big red flag, huh? Having a drunk debater. Let's see, where will you see us next? We're going to be at the Natural Products Expo West in Anaheim. It's happening this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Angie and I will be there for sure tomorrow, and probably Friday or Saturday as well. And Angie points out, yeah, you just could buy one of our teas or keep it carb, baby. It's on our web store, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. We got Angie's book here. If you want to get that, we got that up there for you. And I guarantee you there's no goat products in here. Everything is just whole food plants, food that's been known to not cause heart disease. And we have the ebook for $12.99. We've just kept it permanently on sale since Christmas, basically. Our t-shirts are there. So anyway, enough pimping our stuff there. Let's see, human hair extensions. I have no opinion. I never really thought about that before. Oh, thanks for the link. Race Lever just post a link to our shop, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Okay, Brady says I'm in a rude awakening when I read the Adventist study. Okay, let's see. You know, I mean, it's possible they could have had a small sample size because I'm sure vegans were the smallest group there. So it's hard, you know, to have a robust result as opposed to like, you know, a study like the EPIC study in Europe, which has what I forgot how many hundreds of thousands of people in it. So anyway, I'll take a look at it, see what's up. Because yeah, we'll read the thing. If I do see what he's saying is, so I'll try to figure out what's going on in the research design that would produce a result like what he's arguing for. Anyway, who knows? I'll check it out. Kay's back to asking his or her odd, crazy questions there. Let's see, just look for Adventist health study. It's out there. Let's see. What's my take on vegan and non-vegan relationships? Well, that's how Angie and I started off. I wasn't vegetarian when we started off. So I'd say if you think the person is someone you want to be with, you know, you got to be cool to them. If you're vegan and they're not vegan, you know, try not to be preachy. Don't make them feel bad or anything like that. Let's see. What else you guys asking here? Let's see. Okay, we're still talking about milk jar there. Okay, Race Lever posted a link here in the show notes to the Adventist health study, so you can check that out. So have at it, guys. Hopefully the whole thing's posted in whole. There's, you know, I don't know what he's linking to there, if it's an abstract or the whole thing, but anyway, check that out. Cool, John, you got our cookbook last night, so I should go and pack it up for you so it can get sent out in the mail tomorrow. So I will do that after we get done with this live stream here. The link doesn't work. It's just, sometimes Google Chat, I've noticed, is kind of weird here. YouTube Chat is weird when you paste URLs. Sometimes it pastes some odd characters in there. Let's see. Life advice for students. Anything in particular, Stephen? That's kind of a wide open general question, maybe a little more specific there. Okay, Race Lever tried to paste the link a second time to the Adventist health study, so see if the link works this time. Those odd characters didn't get put in. What booth number for the expo? We're going to just be wandering around. We won't have a booth at the Natural Products Expo West. Let's see. Who is this guy I was just talking to? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Thunder Bay personal trainer who the hell that guy was. that guy. Yeah, he was a piece of work for sure. I don't know how much the expo tickets are. Someone just asked there, because we're getting in as vloggers, basically YouTubers. Let's see. All right. Have I heard of leaky gut? They say the best way to heal that is through animal products. I don't know anything about leaky gut. So again, I'm not going to BS you. I'll tell you when something is outside my wheelhouse of knowledge. Can avocado ever raise one's cholesterol? Good question, Phil. I really don't know. Yeah, again, I'm not a medical doctor or biochemist, but you know, I eat avocados all the time, and my cholesterol generally has been pretty, you know, in nice low levels. I don't know. I really have no idea. Anyone know about that? Because I thought, as far as cholesterol, you want to avoid dietary cholesterol from animal products, obviously, but then, you know, there's saturated fat, which can elevate cholesterol levels too. And I don't think avocados really have saturated fat. That's like coconuts, right? So my non-professional guess would be no. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do some filming at the expo this week, and I'm not sure exactly what. I think, but yeah, we did something last year. Okay, there's no cholesterol in avocado. I know that, Brandon, but is there any saturated fat issue with avocado that elevates cholesterol levels? And again, as far as I know, avocados are not high in saturated fat. So if you're not sure, just look it up on Chronometer. They'll give you the breakdown of how many grams of saturated fat is in any food. Chronometer, CRONOMETER.com. So check that out if you want to see the exact nutritional breakdown of I think a standard Hass avocado. What plant products have saturated fats besides coconuts? You guys chime in here. Coconut's the big one that I'm always thinking of. What else has high saturated fat as far as plants go? Um, let's see, what you guys saying there? Okay, 2.1 grams of saturated fat per 100 grams. That doesn't sound like enough to, doesn't sound like a lot there. Is the saturated fat from coconut products bad? Watch some Dr. Greger videos on that. He's put out a few. All I can say is firsthand for me. Last time I got my blood test, my cholesterol is like 190, which is still under 200, but it was 190. And I had 4 days before that, I ate, I think I split a pint of Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia, which is based out of coconuts. So there's some proof for me that coconut saturated fat in coconut oil does affect your cholesterol levels. But, in previous blood tests I've shown before, my cholesterol was like 146. So, that's a 50-point jump right there. Okay, palm oil, you guys are talking about, watch that out too. All right, cool. All right. 2 grams. Yeah, 2 grams of saturated fat in an avocado per 100 grams. All right, so what else you guys chatting about here? Yeah, but yeah, I would avoid coconut oil unless, you really got to have some vegan ice cream or something like that. Okay, I see someone sent me an email in Facebook about vaccines. I don't think they want to debate, but yeah, I don't really know much about vaccines. I prefer not to get like flu vaccines or shots like that. I just don't like interacting with the pharmaceutical medical industry unless absolutely necessary. Uh, let's see. What else you guys asking about here? How do I feel about coconut milk? I really don't have coconut milk all that often. I like coconut water. I put a bit of that in my smoothies all the time. It's got all your electrolytes, and it's great, especially after a workout when you might be depleted of electrolytes. Okay, Tanya is eating tons of coconut and has low cholesterol, so cool. I guess it's not a slam dunk. Maybe there's some genetic factors as well. Yeah, someone else. Yeah, Phil. I prefer almond milk too. That's my favorite plant-based milk by far. Do I take antibiotics? No. I remember last time I was kind of forced to, like many years ago when they extracted a tooth. The dentist, the oral surgeon guy said I should take some, and I reluctantly took it for like a day or two. But no, I'm not. Yeah, not into antibiotics because they kill not only the bad stuff, they kill the good stuff in your gut too. So yeah, I like to have a strong gut, basically. The stuff in your gut. Sounds so scientific, huh? Your intestinal flora. Let's see, what are you guys asking here? Let me see what else they're asking here about the vaccines. Tips on being vegan in the military. No, I don't know what to say about being vegan. This is coming from Facebook too. No, I know our friend Ashton was vegan in the military, and she found it kind of difficult. In fact, I think she used that as kind of leverage to be a conscientious objector and leave the military. But yeah, I think it can be done. I don't know how she did it exactly. In fact, I might see her next week, so I'll ask her to get some specifics. Yeah, vaccines may contain animal products. Lori raises up there another reason to be, a little cautious instead of jumping right into them. Yeah, they might have some heavy metals in them too. Yeah, again, yeah, it's the reasons why I stay away from stuff like that. I just don't trust. I don't trust what people try to put in food in restaurants, let alone what they try to put in some little pharmaceutical concoction, right? Well, you can read the inserts of vaccines. Wow. Okay, Kamu says spouse in the military and vegan. Cool. Yeah, I said I know it can be done. I just don't know how to navigate that. I have zero experience being in the military, let alone vegan in the military, but I know it can be done. I'm not sure how it works out if you're out in battle or something like that, but on the base, she was able to do it. Let's see. Again, I'm not bagging on vaccines. I'm saying just really think about it. Most people just accept that they are a necessary part of healthy life and just get them, receive them without thinking anything about what they're made of, how they're made, and consequences. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a flu or a cold, really. It's, I'm knock on wood, I've gotten through this winter, which is supposed to be one of the biggest flu years of recent memory, and Angie and I got by all right. Anyway, let's see. So, let's see. I don't think I have anyone else here. Let me see what this one here. Felix wanted to ask about, he wasn't I'm looking on Facebook. He was not a hating meat eater. He just wanted to talk about responsible honey farming is. I thought I saw people talking about that in the comments in the chat here earlier. So hopefully you guys answered his question. Let's see. What do I think about lab-grown meat? Well, Marshall, that's just from what I understand, it's an idea on a whiteboard right now. There's no, I mean, I guess they have produced it, right? Just in a quantity like so minuscule, and it costs like $100,000. It's not really a reality yet or anything like that. I saw there's different ways to produce it. They could take the tissue cultures, not from a living creature, so nothing gets harmed or disturbed. I guess that's cool. If they're going to grow it for people who are just going to kill animals anyway for their food, so I'd rather have them eat, if they have to eat something like that, have them eat something that didn't come from a once a living, breathing animal. So it might have its purpose, but as far as for vegans, I'm not sure why you would want to eat it for. But for non-vegans, I'd rather have them eating that than going out in a field and killing goats and eating it to feel connected to their primal ancestors. So there's my answer to that. Rather have them eat lab-grown meat than kill an animal. All right. What mainstream restaurant do I want to have a vegan item on their menu? I don't know. I mean, like most of the like the fast food ones, you can get vegan stuff at like Taco Bell and Del Taco, Subway, stuff like that. As far as like a real restaurant, I mean, I don't know, because only restaurants I really go to are vegan restaurants. I wish though there were a full-on vegan Indian restaurant in LA or somewhere here local to us. That would be awesome. Like there's a lot of vegetarian ones, obviously, but then you have to navigate. Do they put dairy in this? I don't even think about it. I just want a fully 100% vegan Indian restaurant. I know they exist, but there are unfortunately none here in Southern California, which I have no idea why. Stevia. Ugh. Every time I sip something with stevia, I don't even know it has stevia in it. I just sip and go, oh, I must have stevia. I just don't like the taste of stevia. Or maybe I'm thinking one of the other artificial sweeteners. Forgive me. Maybe I'm bagging on stevia unnecessary. I just don't use stuff like that, to be honest with you guys. If I need to sweeten something like a oatmeal, I'll use agave. Let's see, what else you guys talking about? Yeah, I should. I will. If a vegan wants to come in, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let me say this. I got James that want to come on, but I'm not going to be on too much longer. Someone raised a good point. I should invite a vegan on. So let me do that. I shouldn't just give my platform to goat killers to come on the stream, right? So if you're a vegan and you want to come on and talk about something, go in the show notes, facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan, and let me know what you would like to discuss, and send me your email address in case I need that too, as it says in the show notes. So if you're a vegan, you have a webcam or at least a microphone, let me know what you want to talk about. And if I see a good, interesting topic, I will put you on there, and you'll probably be my last guest of the evening here, because Angie, I think, is waiting for me to go make some kitchery straight out of Keep It Carb Baby here. So let's see. I'll give you guys a second if you want to come on and have a little quick chat that doesn't involve goat killing. We will do it. So anyway, what's my view on processed soy? Again, I've been talking about soy. I guess, yeah, I know you guys have been watching the whole 2+ hours here. Just check out our video on that I released 3 months ago, soy, the world's most dangerous food. Just Google like happy, healthy vegan soy, or type that into YouTube search, and you'll see basically, I'm not a huge fan of soy, but there's really nothing wrong with soy. It's not going to give guys man boobs. It's not going to raise your female hormone levels, even if you're a female or a male. I just think there's way better foods to eat than soy. So anyway, again, if you're a vegan and you want to discuss something, hopefully you have an interesting topic, I'll pick the most interesting topic. So I'll just wait a couple minutes here. Just look in the show notes for the link to our Facebook page, and let's see if anyone's there. Let's see. Someone said I should get a call-in number. Wow, that's a good idea. I'll think about that. I'll see how to work that in, how to hook it in to Google Live Hangouts and stuff. I have no idea how that works out. Cool. Is Foot Soldier in the chat? Someone just said yo to Foot Soldier. So if you are here, welcome, Foot Soldier. Let's see. Oh, thanks for enjoying my hair lately, Marshall. Yeah, I've been trying to condition. It's been dry as F lately. Yeah, Foot Soldier is in the house. What's up, bro? Are you still in Thailand? I haven't watched your like vlogs, but I saw your video debunking Eric Berg, and God, that was hilarious, man. There's no study that shows, what was it? The first thing you said? God, I'm kind of mentally tired now. I was at the gym for 2 hours and 15 minutes earlier today, playing basketball for about half of that and lifting for the other half. And here I am debating guys who like to go out into God's great nature and slit the throats of goats in order to feel connected to divinity. So it's been a long day for me so far. Anyway, let's see if anyone left a message on Facebook yet. Let's see. Let's see. No, I'm not getting anything yet. No one wants to come on. Does Foot Soldier want to come on and say hi or anything? I'm trying to find a vegan where we get a nice little cool non-goat killing discussion going on. And oh, meetups. Yeah, we have a meetup on our Facebook page. Check it out. We're doing one in Long Beach. It's mid-March. Just find us on facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan. Look for the event. We're doing an event at a bar, so you got to be 21 years old. It's in the afternoon, so don't worry. It's not going to be a bunch of drunk people. It's going to be a breakfast, basically. Our favorite Mexican vegan food vendor. Her name is Just Vegana. We're going to have vegan Mexican breakfast with us. We're going to bring our vinyl. They have turntables there. We're going to spin our records. So, yeah, come to our Facebook page and learn about it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I might have someone to talk about something here. All right, this could be interesting here. I won't say. I just sent an invite to Lexi to come chat with us here, and I think sounds like she's a vegan, but she has an interesting aspect of veganism that she wants to talk about. So let's check it out. I think Lexi is here. Lexi.
Oh, that's freaky.
There you are.
Oh yeah, I am vegan.
Okay, awesome. That's what I assumed from the your email to me. And what do you want to talk about exactly? Let's tell the chat people.
I was talking about witchcraft and veganism.
Witchcraft and veganism. That's something I've done like zero research into. So why don't you tell us and me, like what are you talking about?
Well, a lot of people who identify as witches are also identify as Wiccan, and in the Wiccan read, I'm not Wiccan, but I know the Wiccan read is, and if it harm none, do as ye will. And so a lot of people who are Wiccan do take that as to mean that they should be vegan if possible and whenever possible, because to be not vegan somehow harms animals in any way. And so it's actually very common for witches to be vegan.
Well, I didn't know that philosophy was in there, like Buddhism, basically.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, how are you into witchcraft, and is that what got you into veganism?
Yeah, kind of. Because might sound a little bit weird, but I am actually a Hades devotee. I worship Hades, and so a lot of people like might assume that I'm into like sacrifices or any other kind of weird stuff that like Greeks used to do.
Uh-huh.
But it's actually the opposite because Hades rules over death. I prefer not to kill more animals. I don't think he would like that in any way, shape, or form.
Uh-huh. That's good. So you don't have to
Yeah.
you don't have to kill goats or anything to feel like you're
No.
connected to divinity.
Yeah, no, that's really weird.
No, I have a quick second. Let me give a shout out to Plantriotic. He's in the house, and I don't know how the heck he's watching right now. I thought he's riding his bike through the remote parts of Mexico. So I'm glad you're staying safe and well out there. And I'm wearing the shirt too. All right. So anyway, so what came first? You said you were into witchcraft, and that turned you on to veganism?
Yeah, because as I get into witchcraft, I ended up being more and more into the environment, actually. And so as I got more into the environment, I started trying to look for ways in which I could decrease my carbon footprint, which naturally led me to veganism, the best way to decrease your carbon footprint. And so to do what was best for the earth, which is the main part of my philosophy, to do what was best for other animals. So to do what was best for the earth and to do what was best for other animals and other creatures living on this planet, I ended up going vegan. And so I ended up, switching out not even only my diet, but also like my hair care, my makeup, my skincare stuff, like everything. I don't buy anything that's made from animals, like clothing wise either.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why I like I think it's helpful for like vegan YouTubers like Angie and others to review those kinds of products. I said they're not the most viral videos that we make by any stretch or anything like that, but they're really helpful. People appreciate that, and it's good to get the word out there that people need to be concerned about, not only their food but what they put onto and into their bodies both. So Cool, Lexi. Thanks for hopping on here and telling us about this whole segment of veganism that we've never heard of that got turned on by witchcraft. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, cool. I never knew there was a connection of a sort there. So that's you never can go a day without learning something, I say. Let's see. So if anyone else want to come on before I go, I'm starting to get hungry. I need to carb up the whole basketball and gym thing. I'm really starting to feel it right now. Am I intersectional vegan? I don't think so. Does Plantriotic or Foot Soldier want to pop on for a sec before I go or anything? And no one. Let me see. I don't see anyone else in the Facebook messages here. Tell me. You're in Ensenada, Mexico. Okay, cool. That's it's cool and safe. And what's that? You're at an Airbnb. It sounds like you're set. Cool. I'm glad you made it there safely. Man, you've been busy. I've been busy. Have Angie make me a smoothie now. She's working right now, man. She's if you want to hop on, Jackson. Let's see. Let me see how I can send you the link. Let me think. Easiest way, Jackson, is just click the link in our show notes, facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan. Just send us a message there and I'll paste the link to you. So that's be the easiest way to do it. I was thinking, I don't know if I even have your email address. I just text you, and I don't know if I can paste that into the link into a message thing. So anyway, cool. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this live stream here. How much longer is this live stream? Not much longer. I would say half hour at the most, because I got to get some kitcheria cooking here because I got to start carving back up here. But if Jackson pops on here, there's Jackson. Cool. Let's see what Jackson's doing. All right, here we go. Paste in the link, send, and we'll get Jackson to tell us, he's biking. He's doing it in segments of biking from Alaska, I assume, down to like, Tierra del Fuego, like into South, the tip of South America. He's trying to cover the entire, North America, Central America, South America. So he's, he did all of the United States now. Now he's into Mexico. So let's see if we can get him on here. I just sent them the link and we can see, get a little bit more about what he's doing. It's cool. I'm repping his shirt today. Let's see. I see why the heck he's doing that. That sounds like a lot of work, huh? Just going on this epic journey. So let's see if Jackson can get on here or not. So let's see what you guys been asking about here in the chat. Okay, there is Jackson. All right.
What's up?
Yo, Jackson.
Oh, I got to change something with the audio. I hear two different Ryans talking. I'm going to mute one of them.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. I hear you nice and loud and clear.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. I'm just about to cook dinner tonight. Let me show you what I've got.
Yeah. What's for dinner?
I'm in my Airbnb here. That is a cactus, zucchini, carrot stir fry with some ginger and tomato sauce and pepper in there. Then I have some greens, and I have abundance of ripe Atolfo mangoes.
Oh wow!
Lots of mangoes, and yeah. So that's my dinner tonight. And then I have potatoes. Oh, and I even have a plantain baking in there. So you'll have to continue watching my evening onto Insta story or something to see. But I have sweet potatoes, just a beautiful array of plants tonight.
Oh man, you're making me hungry.
Here's Maggie.
You're making me so hungry because I'm already hungry right now. And seeing your food getting cooked on the way to being eaten soon. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, it's a blessed life. This is a great moment to be alive. You know, we had a great day. Maggie and I pretty much just roam around the world every day and see what's going on. We've been here in Ensenada for about 8 or 9 days, and tomorrow's our last full day before we continue on south. And yeah, we're just gonna take the next few months to do Baja California, just biking all the way down to Cabo before we head over to the mainland. But wow. Yeah, it's been great. Getting in the flow with Maggie has been a wild journey because I'm so used to my bike touring just by myself. Now that I have another being who I have to develop a language with, just the whole schedule of waking up, getting fed, getting on the bike. And, you know, she goes in and out of her trailer all day, maybe 3 or 4 different times of running alongside me up to like 6 miles at one time. Then she'll jump in the trailer and I'll bust out like 15 miles because I move faster pulling her, even though it's 150 pounds, all my weight and gear and Maggie at one time. I move faster pulling her than when she's running alongside me, just because, you know, she runs at about 5 mile an hour pace.
That's pretty slow for a bike, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But it's a labor of love because I've had to learn to slow down. You know, we kind of max out on a good day around 30 miles per day, and it's so great.
Awesome, man. Well, how much longer? How many days do you think it'll be till you get to your next pit stop place? Like you're going to San Quintin, was it, or? Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That's the beauty of how I do it. Like I have nothing planned, places to sleep beyond Ensenada because there's no planning to be done. There's no couch surfing opportunities. So I'm really just going to start biking, and I'll probably camp in a lot of these towns at people's houses or at campgrounds that I find. And when I find the next town or city where I can get a place for a couple weeks and I like it, that's where I'll stop. But I was doing research, and there's not that many like big towns that really shine out on the internet, at least in between here and La Paz. So I'm just going to be up for anything, whatever feels good. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing journey. Yeah, it should be fun. I've always wanted to get down to La Paz and Cabo. Yeah, it's beautiful. All the photos I've seen of it. So you're in for a journey, man.
I can't wait for it to start getting tropical. I'm so excited for that. And, you know, anyone who's interested in joining me for a week or a few days, whether it's at an Airbnb or on the road, anyone, you know, contact me through Instagram or whatever. And yeah, if you want to come join, I'm always trying to get people. I had 2 friends come and rent this Airbnb with me. They just left yesterday. So I'm just going to be solo for here on out, but I would love for people to join me. So if it sounds interesting to you, hit me up.
Hear that, guys? You can join him midway, any part of his journey here. He'd love your company. So yeah, hit him up.
I'll be on the bike for years.
Literally to get to your destination.
Yeah.
Cool, Jackson. Well, I'm glad you popped in tonight, man. I'm gonna probably split soon too, because all that food and yeah, I gotta get
Cool.
going.
Well, yeah. Thanks for everything you're doing. You guys are so awesome. You've always been throughout my travels one of the YouTube channels that I tune in every once in a while I'm editing or something and listen to you guys, because you always educate me in something that I did not know in pop culture or in the health movement. And I pretty much watch nutritionfacts.org, not directly, but just from watching your videos. I get the highlights.
My bad. That's a good or bad thing, but yeah.
Thanks. It's a great thing. Great thing. It's real objective science. You don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to feel biased about something that is true.
Thanks, man. Thanks. All right. Well, we'll look forward to keeping up with you on your journey, and I'll try to make some more good videos, ripping meat-eating clowns new ones for you.
Yes, that's what you do best. And yeah, go check out my daily vlog. Every single day I make a video showing my travels, and Maggie and I are in Mexico now, and it's super fun.
Yeah, follow Patriotic if you're not already, guys. It's going to be a long journey you guys can watch.
Yes.
All right, well, peace and much love to you. All right, bye, Jackson.
Thanks.
All right, cool. Well, that's a surprise. You know, I manifested reality here. I put a shirt on, and then, you know, a couple hours later, there's Jackson. So that's rad. So anyway, I'll just wrap it up here. Answer a few more questions, and I am in need to keep it carb baby myself. So let's see. Yeah, his dog is vegan. You guys are asking his dog. It's vegan and is from a rescue. He got her. I forgot which rescue, but a rescue I thought in Southern California, SPCA, I believe. I met her. I met him. I met the dog. God, when was it? It was January, early February. No, it was in mid-January. I went to his house and met Maggie. Big, strong dog, man. She's got crazy jaws, pulls really strong. Yeah, it is food time, guys. Who am I kidding? Why keep this going any longer? You guys could probably tell my energy has been going slowly down. Just due to being on with you guys for God, almost 2.5 hours, and yeah, just from playing hardcore basketball and hitting new personal records in deadlifting and squats today at the gym. So I've had a pretty big day, so I gotta go get some more calories so I don't become a calorie restricting vegan here. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I'm not sure when I'll be live streaming next, as I will be at Natural Products Expo West this weekend. And actually, let me try to find the link here for our meetup. So if any of you guys are in SoCal, let me see if I can paste the link here. I'm on our Facebook page now. I thought Angie made an event. Bam, here we go. Here we go. Let me get the link. And hopefully Facebook won't do any nonsense here. I'm going to paste it right here for you. Oops. Oh, well, what happened? Yikes. 1 second, guys. All right. Hopefully, okay, it looks like the link made it. Let me click to make sure it doesn't say page not found. Damn it. What did it add? Facebook.com events. Huh. It's doing that thing again. I guess the link won't work, but it's on our Facebook page. So look for the event. We're doing a meetup, a vegan brunch pop-up and meetup on March 18th in Long Beach. So if you are in town, come to it. We'll be there. We'll chat with y'all. We'll be spinning our vinyl records from back here and eating a bunch of great vegan Mexican breakfast foods and lunch foods, I suppose, too. So yeah, thanks for posting out there, Phil Birch. Sunday, March 18th, Retro Row, Long Beach. And we'll be at Natural Products Expo West in Anaheim tomorrow. We'll be wandering the floor. So if you see us, don't be shy. Come up and just say hi. And we'll probably be there Saturday and or Sunday too. So, Byron, yeah, I'll give a shout out. Nick Kazmarek, vegan, live streaming right now. So yeah, once you get done with me, head over to Nick Kazmarek. Just copy and paste his name there from the chat. So thank you guys all for watching. And again, I'm not sure I'll be on next. So I'll be at the Natural Products Expo this weekend. So I want to get this stream in today for sure. So I'm going to go live up to my namesake, and I'm going to go keep it carb, baby. So thanks for joining, guys. Much appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon, guys. Bye.